Keys are not in the ignition. You did not have your lights on when you came up behind us. So that is totally illegal. And McGinty just confirmed this like last week.
Are you Casey?
I am. Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, the reason why I stopped you is because you're the registered owner of this vehicle. And
Yeah, but you did not stop us because this car was pulled over and the keys were not in the ignition. And technically, in order for it to be even anywhere legal, and I know this because not only McGinty told me, but Officer Schrader told me, Dram told me, and I could probably name 10 other officers on the squad that told me, if your keys are in the ignition, they can get you for driving. But they were not in the ignition. They were out of the ignition. We were pulled over and on the side of the road, and the keys, as you can tell, look right here, this is why she had to open her door.
Okay, well, guess what? I saw you driving at Johnson.
You didn't see me because you see I'm in the passenger seat. I got this. I just want to let you know you're on recording right now.
Fine.
So, but you didn't see me because you notice I'm not in the driver's seat.
10 minutes ago, I saw you turning onto Albert from Johnston.
I don't know what you're talking about because I'm in the passenger seat, officer, and I'm just telling you what McGinty told me.
Okay.
So, and I will be calling your supervisor because McGinty.
Jansen's working tonight.
All right, that's cool because McGinty told me if the keys are not in the ignition and the car is shut off, when you turn your lights on or any officer turns their lights on, they cannot get you for anything.
Okay. Do you have driver's license, ma'am?
Don't have to answer that. He illegally pulled you over. Do not have to answer that. You have the right to remain silent. So you better amend that right.
I am pleading my Fifth Amendment.
Okay. Hang tight.
Oh yeah, you can shut the door.
I'm cold.
You got your phone on you?
No. Not that
So, as you can tell, folks, I will be posting this on Facebook. This is Casey L. Rupp. Manitowoc City has it out for me. We are currently on Albert Drive. The car is stopped. Keys are not in the ignition. Where's the other phone? Keys are not in the ignition. I'm about to show you. It's kind of dark, so y'all can't see. But they made an illegal traffic stop. And I will be posting this to the Manitowoc page. Right there. You see that, guys? See? Keys are not in the ignition. And they claim that he's seen me driving 5-10 minutes ago. I've been sitting in the passenger seat. I'm right here. See that? That is harassment. So, just so you know, if anybody has any questions, like 10 officers with the Manitowoc City Police Department have told me numerous times, time and time again, that if the keys are not in the ignition, the car is shut off, and you're not illegally parked, which we're not, because we're not by a fire hydrant or anything illegal like that, and then they turn the lights on, it is an illegal traffic stop. So I just want y'all to know that this right here is the Manitowoc City's finest. Overpaid and think they're better than everybody because they illegally do traffic stops. So just so you know, you see this illegal traffic stop right here. Anyways, and because it was illegal, no questions has to be answered by Manitowoc PD. So, I hope y'all enjoy the illegality of how Manitowoc thinks they are better than everybody because they stop somebody that's not even in motion with the keys out of the ignition. Totally illegal.
Do you have your driver's license?
You don't have to answer that.
You're operating a motor vehicle.
You do not know. She was not. You pulled her over when the keys were not in the ignition. I have it on recording. You told me you see me 5-10 minutes ago, but yet I'm in the passenger side. I know my rights, officer. I know the legality. Officer McGinty told me last week, because I had the keys in the ignition, but I was stopped on the side of the road. I said, McGinty, you know you can't do this. It's illegal. He says, technically, Mr. Rupp, keys are in the ignition. We have every right to believe when I turn my lights on that you were driving. So the keys...
Casey.
How you doing? You were right there.
Casey,
Matter of fact.
Casey, listen to me. He saw her drive here and stop.
No. He's saying he saw me. I got it right on recording. And this will be being posted to Manitowoc site.
Driving?
I was not driving. He said he saw me driving, but yet I'm in the passenger seat.
So then she was
5 or 10
driving.
minutes ago, Casey.
No, I didn't say that. This car was stopped right here when he turned his lights out with the keys. Matter of fact, where the keys at? Where the keys at? I got the keys around here somewhere. Not in the ignition. You were right there. You cannot do that. You are illegally doing a traffic stop. Right now you are illegally doing a traffic stop because this car has been right here when he turned his lights on. There's no keys in the ignition, exactly like McGinty said. That was your fellow partner that arrested me a week ago.
He saw her driving this way and pull over. It's all in his video.
And I have video too how he said I was driving. So what is it? She was driving or I was driving? Because both can't be driving unless you have a double steering wheel vehicle.
Understand.
I got it right here on video.
5 or 10 minutes ago, I saw you turn onto Albert from Johnston.
Just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, it's the illegal traffic stop. They can say whatever they want to say.
The 770 East Albert, those trailer parks there. Don't know where you went.
Okay,
you
but
coming this way, and I saw this vehicle driving.
Regardless of what you're telling me, officer, and he heard McGinty say it Saturday, matter of fact, that if the keys are in the ignition when an officer turns their lights on, okay, then they have every right to pull you over as a regular traffic stop because they have right to believe that you are driving. The keys are, you see this right here? Ladies and gentlemen, please take a good look because this is going on Manitowoc City's website about how they think they're better than everybody because they are doing an illegal traffic stop. That cop, I've had this video recording the entire time with the keys out of the ignition when them lights went on. So just so you know, everybody's gonna enjoy this on how Manitowoc Police Department thinks that.
Do you have insurance on the vehicle?
You check if Casey has any open cases.
Do you have insurance on the vehicle?
Huh?
Do you have insurance on the vehicle?
You know I have an open case. That shit you arrested me for.
You know what that means?
What?
It means you commit no crime.
I'm not committing a
I'm
crime.
just telling you, that's what we're checking on.
Well, right. I didn't commit no crime.
Answer his question.
I don't have to answer questions. As long as I'm not committing nothing right now.
You're digging a hole is what you're doing.
So, say that again. You're telling me so basically what you're telling me to do, you're forcing me and not letting me have my rights that I have.
State law requires you have to have insurance on your vehicle.
If in motion when a cop pulls you over.
Wrong. You
Excuse
better go
me.
back to school because you're wrong.
Well, okay, but I'm telling you what your fellow officer told me. And I'm not committing no crimes. Because I'm in the passenger seat. I can get my legal guardian here to tell you.
Hang on.
Yeah.
See, ladies and gentlemen, this is what police do. You heard that, right? This is all on recording. It's forcing me to tell me I have to answer questions and I'm not breaking no laws. I have rights. I have the right to freedom of speech, which is the First Amendment.
So do you have insurance on the car or not?
I have the right to remain silent, officer. I'm not committing no crimes. I'm in the passenger seat.
You weren't earlier.
Did you pull me over, though? Is what I'm asking you.
Because you ducked into the park or the trailer park there.
That's not what I asked. I'm asking as respectful as can be. Did you pull me over? It's what I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. I'm not being rude. I'm asking a serious logic question.
And I told you I wasn't able to because you ducked into the trailer park.
So you didn't pull me over then? Is that what I'm getting? I'm just logic question. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm dead serious. It's a logic question. You did not pull me over, right? You claim I was driving. Okay, you say you got, because I know y'all got cameras on your grills of your police cars. You know, I know that. So you say my vehicle was on the road, but did you actually physically pull me over? Because I am in the passenger seat. See this? Just want everybody to see, because you know, passenger seat. Officer said he didn't pull me over. Officer said he didn't pull me over.
You're obviously driving. I saw you driving.
You don't have to answer that, because you don't have to answer that, because they cannot badger you to answer any question. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to answer that. You have no issues right now. See, now if I was in the driver's seat and I was caught doing all this right here, yeah, I would be in. They could try to, you know, force me to do this, that, and the other.
Copy just the normal conditions.
But I just want y'all to know, ladies and gentlemen, again, here's the officer, matter of fact, that was with the officer
Copy. What's his driving status?
that told me, hold on, can you please move your flashlight, sir?
No, I cannot.
Well, okay, well, I got you, don't worry.
Okay.
I got you. You see that right there?
Registered owner of this vehicle.
You see it? That's the officer that was with the officer that had told me. I just want y'all to know,
Right to pull his vehicle over. Turns out you were driving.
you don't have to answer any questions.
Provide proof that you have a license.
If they pull you over in motion with the keys in the ignition.
Casey.
McGinty told me this.
Casey, let me tell you something. You're on bail for a felony for possession of meth.
I know.
Conditions of your bail are commit no crime.
But that does not say I have to give up my
you're
rights.
obstructing right now. That's committing a crime.
I'm not
You're gonna go
obstructing.
to jail for felony bail jumping.
Okay, so you're telling me I have no rights then.
No, I'm telling you what the facts are. You're out on a felony bail.
And I'm not committing no crime. I'm
conditions
sitting in.
You are obstructing. You're interfering with that officer's job. That's obstructing.
I'm just
okay?
telling her what her rights
I'm
are.
telling you what the law is, okay?
He's
So
basically threatened me,
I'm
ladies and
telling you
gentlemen.
the fact that you're going to go to jail on a felony
He's
bail jumping.
okay, I get what you're saying. He's basically telling me I'm gonna go to jail because I'm letting this girl know what her rights is. You wanna tell him? I'm just saying.
I'm losing my patience. Please, Dan.
Yeah, but you know we have rights. If I show this to a judge, you know how quick you would be.
Couple options. You can come with us, and we'll fingerprint you to try and get your identification, or you can just give us an ID, and we'll be on the way.
So you might as well just since they're threatening us, because I will be playing this for their shift sergeant. This guy right here is out of Two Rivers.
Our captain.
Well, I'm playing it for the shift sergeant, and I'm taking it to the fire and chief. I'm taking it to the fire and chief, the head of the police department, because he just threatened and told me that I'm interfering when I'm reminding her what her rights are. So I don't have a right to remind her what her rights are, because you people like to try to question people that don't know their rights. That's all I'm doing.
Okay, you can provide proof that you have a driver's license, or I'll just write you the ticket for having no license.
That's your choice. Apparently, I'm interfering for letting you know what your rights are. So I'm just gonna, this will be going to the police.
And Casey, if you're not going to answer the question about insurance, I'll just write you that ticket right away too. It's your car. It's registered in your name.
And you just pretty much threatened me and told me I'm interfering for reminding someone what their rights are. I guarantee you it's gonna get thrown out, because you just threatened when I was trying to. All I said was reminding her what her rights is. So I will be taking this to the police department.